It's Aaron Judge to lead off the bottom of the 8th for the Yankees in a 5-1 game. They're down to their last 6 outs. So many times they've kept hopes alive over the last month. Judge breathed life into him last night with his game-tying home run, but here the deficit 4 as Braden Fisher comes on with that perfect record during the regular season. 25-year-old rookie's first pitch is outside.
75% breaking balls, and if the New York Yankees are going to win, they got to find a way to get Aaron Judge two at bats. This one and one more. So that means a deeper 5-6 at bat in this inning, and then the opportunity to come back around. Now, sitting at home and go, what if they hit 6 solo home runs? Well, that's one way too.
Yeah, what are you, idiot? Judge a single and a walk today. 3 curves. That's not close. And Tony Randazzo gives him a strike. Fisher pitched yesterday, gave up a run. On a 2-1 offering, Judge fouls it back, and it's 2-2. After a regular season that's probably going to net him a 3rd MVP. He has answered every question there was left to answer in the postseason. He was hitting .500. It still wasn't enough because he didn't have that big moment. But he got that too last night, that signature October moment. Now, where that stands in Yankee lore will depend on if they can complete a comeback here. He swings and misses for the first out of the 8th. The Judge has certainly answered his own October questions, but for that swing to really live on, the Yankee legend, that requires them to keep on playing. 5-1 Toronto, 1 gone in the 8th. Bellinger takes a strike, and we check in with Ken Rosenthal.
Well, Joe, when we look at the entirety of the Yankees season, and this game is not over, you remember they had to pivot from Juan Soto, and they did that successfully. Max Fried, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, even Devin Williams to an extent. And yet, even with the team that Aaron Boone proclaimed was one of his favorites, a team that they thought could reach the World Series, they're falling short. And now they face another series of questions. Bellinger, Grisham, Goldschmidt, all potential free agents. They're going to have to look at their bullpen. They'll have good starting pitching next season. Cole and Schmidt will possibly come back from Tommy John surgery. They'll have Cam Schlittler. But it's another offseason of questions, another offseason of frustration if they indeed go on to lose this game.
Of course, they're going to be right there. 27 years in a row, winning seasons. They're always in the conversation. But to push that boulder up the mountain time after time after time, and to have it come tumbling back down at the end as Stanton rips a base hit into center field. It's been a while. It's been 16 years now, and for this franchise that has all the hardware, that's an eternity. Yankees have won 1/3 of the American League pennants all time. Nearly 1/4 of the World Series ever played. They've won, but not since 2009.
Well, I know all too well, when you keep going to the postseason, the narrative grows and it works against you. If they weren't to make the playoffs, you get a pass a little bit. You don't talk about them, but because they keep getting there, it's harder, and it's hard to win. And so when they haven't won at the level that it's been expected, that critique grows. And look, I lived it. 14 straight years of winning a division title, 1 World Series. There's no doubt in my mind we should have had more, but we didn't. And when you get late into the seasons of postseason, it gets harder and harder when you lose. When you lose early, they forget about you late. It's the late losing that reminds people, oh, you haven't done this or you haven't done that. And so that's what the Yankees are kind of facing with all that's out there.
1-2 to Jazz. Chisholm is a curve that just misses inside. Chisholm, after the go-ahead home run yesterday, is 0 for 3 today. That'll reach the seat, stays alive.
The Dodgers were dealing with it, and they got that taken care of by winning championships. They had a 31-year drought. You look at the longest World Series title droughts now by the Yankees, and they're approaching. I mean, other teams have never even thought about it. And so you win a lot, expected a lot, big market. That's what comes with the territory.
And if this ends here, only longer drought before they won their first one. Chisholm down the right field line. Lucas over and out of room. There's Ernie Clement crashing into the sidewall.
Between his at bat and that wall.
The ragdoll. Old hockey player in Rochester, New York. And apparently an incredible golfer, too.
Yeah, scratch golfer.
Yep. Another 2-2 coming to Chisholm. The Yankees can chip away here with 2 gone. Down to their last 4 outs. He's saying, show me something. Another 2-2 pitch. It goes full. Paul Goldschmidt on deck. The rookie Fisher acquired in a trade for Kevin Biggio from the Dodgers. Fires the payoff and misses high. The Yankees with something bubbling here. 2 aboard with 2 gone in the 8th. And it's going to be Ben Rice to pinch hit for Paul Goldschmidt. John Schneider comes out of the dugout. He'll counter. There is no other leverage left-handed option down there, so he's going to go to his closer, Jeff Hoffman, with Ben Rice introduced as the pinch hitter in a 5-1 game. Runners at first and second, 2 gone in the 8th. Yankees holding on to hope here, down 5-1. Ben Rice sent up as the pinch hitter, and Jeff Hoffman comes on for John Schneider. Closer for the Blue Jays this year. His biggest issue was home runs. He gave up more of them than any other pitcher in the American League out of the pen. Rice hit one of them. It was a game winner. Hoffman well rested, pitching for the first time since his scoreless 9th inning in Game 1 Saturday. Throw to second. Stanton's in there safely.
Oh, that would have been awful.
That would have emptied the seats. On a 1-0 pitch, Ben Rice swings and misses at that splitter. And yes, Jeff Hoffman has a splitter as well. It's given the Yankees all kinds of fits all series long. Hoffman is the 8th pitcher in this bullpen game for the Jays. Fluharty gave up a run in the 2nd. That's it. In the dirt, ball 2. Wells is on deck. And as the season has gone on for Hoffman, the problem has gone from giving up too many home runs to issuing too many walks as he falls behind here. Ball 3.
Closing out a game, closing out a series. It's never easy. We haven't done it. These are all things that go through their minds when they're on the brink. It's not like they're on the opposite side where if they don't win this game, they lose. They're trying to win this game to move on.
On a 3-1 pitch, Rice swings and misses. Power against power, and 97 whistles by. Runners get a head start. Stanton from second, Chisholm from first. The payoff. Rice fouls it off. Ben Rice, one of the big surprises for the Yankees this year. 26 home runs in his first full year. 2 on, 2 out. Another 3-2 pitch. Rice takes ball 4. The bases are loaded, and the tying run is coming up. They just refuse to roll over.
Splitter, but never close enough to entice a full swing.
Austin Wells to the plate with a chance to tie it with 1 swing. Drives the ball in the air to left field, but Miles Straw will settle under it, and the Blue Jays are out of the bases loaded jam. Sigh of relief for John Schneider and the Jays. The Yankees have stranded 7 over the last 3 innings.